자, 어디 보자. 바리게이트 운영시설로 가라고 하거든요. 여기로 가야 되잖아. 좋아, 가자 이제. 그래도 다행이야. 나가는 길에 갑자기 펑크 나가지고. 어? 무엇인고? 지금 우리가 여기 있는데 여기로 가라고? 앵커는 있네요. 그 전에 다 박살 났어.
Me?
The electrical grid is your department.
You know the plan as well as I do.
So you'd rather trust me than have to speak up for yourself? Guess you're on your own, driver. Good luck.
Okay, fine. The regular anchors aren't enough to overcharge the arc device to the level we need.
과충전할 필요
There's
없다.
an old anomaly barricade we can piggyback
항상
onto.
바리케이트가 있는데 거기
It's
얹혀가라고?
archaic technology, an early attempt to stop anomalies from drifting out into the wider Olympic Peninsula. It worked for some time.
Until it didn't.
But long enough to get the old wall built.
The barricade's in bad shape, but what's a little rampant voltage leakage? Not like the ghosts and goblins of the Deep Zone will mind. And if they do, more the better for Francis. Huh?
Appreciate the olive branch.
아예 제스처는 고마운데래.
Paranormal. I'd be happy to give you a primer
참네,
after all this is over.
지들 박살하고.
Hard pass. I'm far too old for that.
The car will induce a current along the barricade in the same way you did it crossing the old wall. Every connection.
또 제한 시간 내에 연결점을 유도시키라고.
Electrify the entire barricade, and we'll have all the power we need.
You heard him. Floor it, driver.
밟으라고 하네요. 좋아요. 그러면 가보자. 천천히 가자, 거기까지. 엉망진창일세, 여기. 아니야! 스토리캐! 집중해서 일단 해보고. 무슨 부금이길래? 일단 스토리캐를 좀 집중을 하겠습니다.
You're near the barricade's operating station. Can you get in there and look around? We need something that'll give
좀
us the lay of the
둘러보자,
land.
여기. 전망탑? 여기가 아니야? 이건가?
Perfect. I'm uploading the barricade map to your arc device. By my calculations, if you electrify all 8 posts, you'll have all the power you need. Abby, does that seem right?
Does it seem right to you?
I think so. Yeah.
검산을 몇 번 해봤대.
Then get to it, driver.
헐, 믿는다. 이게 조금 좀 아이러니한 게 서로 소중한 사람을 한 번씩 잃고 나서야 더 가까워졌다는 게 좀 아이러니하다. 가봅시다. 엔진 업그레이드 안 했는데. 이제 그거지. 야 너도? 야 나도 이거지. 나 광고 안 했다.
All right, it's working.
무슨 소리야? 내가 왜 광고를 해요? 아이 젠장아. 좌우가 있었어? 부스트라도 있으면 좋겠다. 앞에 유리 금갔어. 다음. 전면 유리가 금간 건 처음인데? 전면 유리는 어떻게 바꿔끼지? 좌우 있네. 알지.
You're making good time. Keep it up. Looking good, driver.
Looking good. 엔진을 한 번도 업그레이드를 못 해가지고 느리다. 샤.
Few more to go.
에라이. 이제 여기서 입부금 하나 데자부 꽝. 아는 거 그거밖에 없음. 현란한 드리프트. 타이어가 미끄러져. 도로주행 별로라서 그런가? 도로주행 등급 좋았던 것 같은데. 휴! 후에! 마지막 하나인가 이게?
Okay, okay.
오케이 오케이. 이 차 시속 60이 안 났는데? 의외로 느리게 가고 있던 건가? 나한테는 겁나 빠른데 지금. 엔진이 후져가지고. 아, 왜 차오. 으이씨.
settings at 4.2 gigajoules and holding steady.
Good. Then we're all set. The arc device is ready to go. It'll hold that charge for as long as we need it.
그래서 이제는 열렸다.
Metal driver. Storm's
밟아
coming.
밟아 가봅시다. 안 보여. 발밑이 안 보여. 그치만 믿을게. 휴. 뭐야, 타이탄? 아이, 젠장. 와, 이곳인가? 가자, 집으로! 정비소로 돌아왔다. 오, 너덜너덜한 것 봐.
Nice work out there. The whale could be a lot. Take your time and gear up. No telling what that remnant's going to unleash.
자, 길의 끝 우물로 가기가 떴네요. 살아 돌아왔다. 마음속으로 데자부 들렸어. 냥냥냥.
Hey, driver.
후!
I sent you something, if you don't mind taking a look.
뭔데 뭘 보냈는데? 뭘 보냈다고 했죠? 뭘 보냈지? 추모.
Tobias's favorite cryptid of them all. If it's not too much to ask, if you could put it on your dashboard, so Tobias can come along for the ride, for wherever you're going. But don't feel obligated by any means.
추모. 어디에 설치된 걸까? 아, 요 대시보드에. 와, 방금 고개 쑥 떨어지지 않았어? 왜 저래? 우물로 가는 길을 찾아라. 야, 저기로 가라고? 하! 오케이, 그러면 가봅시다. 이거 아까 이게 고개 떨어지는 거 버그였나봐. 하, 문짝이 없어. 아이 젠장. 여기서 좀 점검을 해야 될 것 같아요. 문짝 실종.
This is really it, huh? The end of the road. Soon we'll finally see for ourselves what caused the mass hallucination and what Tobias and Alan died for.
And whether it was all worth it.
자, 옆에 시원하구만. 일자길이네? 오케이, 갑시다.
Francis,
Yeah?
더 하고 싶다고?
thank you for trusting me.
그렇다고
had every reason
헤이라고
not to.
하면 그래 할
Getting to this point
거잖아.
together with you, it makes me feel like my old self again.
It's been an honor to watch you work, Dr. Turner.
뭐야, 왜 서로 그런 말에 플래그 세우지 마.
These gamma readings, are they real? I can't even begin to guess what could be outputting this much radiation.
Some sort of energy reservoir, a
Wow.
massive fission reaction, or
A portal.
포탈?
Atlantis.
아틀란티스?
If this thing really leads us to Atlantis, I'm turning in my PhD.
God, if only Tobias were here to see it.
I would have liked to hear his take on all this. For once.
뭐야? 역시나 박사들이야. 아틀란티스 끌끌끌끌 하면서 나 빼고 자기들끼리 재밌는 얘기해. 대학원 가면 좀 이상해진다고? 아이고 잘못 샀다. 너무 뜯으려는 게 아니었는데. 빠르로 따려고 했는데. 아, 문짝 생겼다. 가자. 관용차 문짝 뜯어가라고 문짝이랑 패널 다 있는 것 봐. 휴. 그렇지. 저는 범부이기에.
All right, driver. You're almost to the threshold.
임계점에
Remember,
거의
Francis and I
도달했다고?
got your back. Once you get that car to the well, we'll keep the gamma ray burst under control for as long as we can. Whatever happens, whatever state you find yourself in, the arc device will be your safety net.
Use it. Get back to us, you hear me?
Ready when you are, driver.
너는 준비가 됐어? 난 안 된 것 같아. 나는 준비가 안 된 것 같은데. 와서 공부하면 똑똑해진다고? 거짓말. 거짓말이야. 아니야, 난 준비가 안 됐어. 이거 옳지 않아. 우와,
It's opening?
열리고 있다고?
Godspeed, driver.
이게 무엇인고? 와, 내 놈. 우와!
Hoppy? Hoppy!
Did it work? What's the energy output? Damn it, Alan, I'm fine. Light nearly blinded me. Can you read it?
Yeah, let me see. 500 kilojoules? Hoppy, what is this?
The future. I call it limb waves.
림메이브. 진짜 기묘하다 뭔가. 왠지 스크래퍼로 갈아야 될 것 같아. 이 수많은 TV들, 수많은 전등. 우와. 호잉! 나 아픈데? 오래된
Coffee delivery.
Alan, gosh. Is it that time already?
So, about leaving Arda. I was thinking, how about by Christmas?
Yes, maybe. I just need to solve this instability issue. I loathe to think about leaving the Olympic Peninsula like this.
There's always more to do.
I know. I'm sorry.
And I love you for it. I'm just wondering if you'll really be able to walk away from all this. It's okay if you can't.
You abandoned the world to work here beside me. Fair is fair.
Len Tech is a world-changing discovery. Your world-changing discovery. Fairness isn't even a consideration.
We agreed to have children,
어머.
and I'm not having them in this hellhole.
Good, because I'd love to have 8.
축구단 만들려고?
Then I hope you're ready to carry at least half of those yourself.
I love you.
I love you.
무서워. 회장님, 밥 다 먹었어요. 뭐 드셨어요? 우와, 분위기 봐라. 갈비 먹었어. 맛있었어. 그거에 오이지랑 케일 쌈 싸 먹었어요. 카르비. Yeah. Delicious. 베레베레 delicious. 근데 이거 어디까지 이어진 거야? 점프? 오!
Tobias, the movers are here.
프랜시스다.
Wait, why aren't you packed?
I ain't going.
The evacuation orders.
Evacuation orders can go to hell. We
잠깐
leave
명령?
and we never see the inside of these walls again. All the things we've been investigating, the ripple, the echoes from the swamp, they'll all fade away. I'm gonna stay and chase down these stories, wherever they take me.
Tobias,
Stay here, with me.
Stay here. Stay here. 이런 걸 주인공한테 보여주는 이유가 뭐지? 왜 보게 되는 걸까?
you here to quote?
I'm here to deliver the committee's decision. You have been found guilty of doctoring experimental data. This action is in clear violation of Arda's scientific integrity. Judgment has been rendered. You may stay and work, but your clearance will be lowered to level 3.
So I'm to be a glorified flask cleaner.
Take it as a win. You could have been court-martialed instead.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have liked that much better.
What I like has no bearing on this decision. See you on Monday, Dr. Cook.
See you Monday, Dr. Cook. 모르겠어. 엔딩이 맞긴 한 걸까? 워닝?
Driver, do you read me?
Driver, you passed through some sort of opening. We managed to hold it steady, but the energy expulsion is growing. We don't have much longer.
If you can hear this, you need to get back now.
Get back? Get back?
Hey, look, the gang's back together.
Tobias?
I never told you how grateful I was that you stayed behind in the zone with me. These years, best of my life. Foraging for mushrooms, slogging through swamplands, combing through hours and hours.
이 목소리가 쟤네한테도 들리나 보네? 밖에 있는 애들한테도?
Thank you for everything.
It was all you. You made me feel capable. That anything was possible. That I wasn't some second-rate scientist. All my happiness was thanks to you. And I'm afraid of how I'll survive without you.
I'm not. You got this.
소통이 된단 말이야? 진짜 토비아스인가?
Alan sends his regards. And he wants to know why you haven't taken his advice yet.
뭐야? 수상해.
Driver, is that a gumbaroo on your
뭐야?
dash?
찐 토비아스야?
Oh, damn.
진짜 토바이어스야?
Bye. Until next time.
Tobias? Tobias!
Driver, if you can hear this, we can't keep the well stable for much longer. Wherever you are, come back.
어떻게 돌아가야 되는데? 워닝. 워닝, 워닝, 워닝. 가면 안 된대, 자꾸. 캡션 워닝. 그렇다고 해서 돌아가는 길이 그대로 열려있는 것도 아닐 것 같고. 왠지 랩넌트가 경고해주는 것 같아. 가면 안 돼, 가면 안 돼 하면서. 왜 너가 여기 있어? 왜 너가 여기 있어? 얘가 나 불렀나? 가자, 빠방아. 여긴 어디야? 이상한 지도인데?
Just a little longer.
아이씨, 뭐야, 갑자기.
Hold steady, Francis. Keep those limb bases aligned. Not even a 0.001 deviation, you get me?
I'm
몰라!
trying.
몰라, 그런 거! 뭐야, 이거? 뭐야, 니네가 왜 나와? 우미! 아이, 돈다. 하필 오프로드 타이어가 아니라서 뺑뺑 돈다. 홀리 모리. 무슨 소리야? 오씨. 아, 이럴 줄 알았으면 오프로드 타이어 고집할 걸 그랬나?
Poppy, anything we can do to stay away from the
우와!
side.
Punching
야!
it as hard as I can.
뺑뺑 돈다. 타이어 미끄러져. 히히. 얘네가 왜 오는 거야, 대체? 토끼들이 왜 같이 달리는 건데?
Francis, hold tight.
뭐야?
This is a phase. It's deep thinking.
Driver, punch it. Go.
밟으라고 안 돼! 돈다, 돈아! 호진으로 입성하는 거 뭐지? 아, 재밌다. 아! 난 결국 탈출하지 못한
You made
건가?
it back, driver. All in one piece, it looks like.
And no sign of the remnant's energy signature anywhere in that car.
헐.
You're free.
But the car's maintained its link to you. Fascinating. We'll never know how far the remnant's obsessions wormed into your head, but you should be safe from it getting any worse. In theory.
Oppie, I'm sorry. You didn't get to talk to Alan again.
We managed to pull off the near impossible. And the first thing you do is apologize?
Sorry. I mean,
Don't worry, it was Tobias's fault. He hogged the frequency all for himself yet again.
you heard him too.
I did. That means I didn't imagine that last conversation with Alan. And you know what else?
What?
That your theory was right. And Tobias called it. All that bluster, and he ended up showing us scientists a thing or two. Those moments we heard, they were all from the past. Being inside that well somehow allowed the remnant to access those imprints and replay them.
와,
But
레코드야?
Tobias's voice wasn't from the past, it was from somewhere
근데
else.
그게 아니었어?
But where? And how?
No clue. Do me a favor. Once you figure it out, don't bother telling me. I'm leaving the zone.
I'm sorry, what?
Alan came to tell me goodbye, and that I was forgiven 37 years ago. I didn't listen. So now, finally, I'm going to take his advice. I should have left the zone a long time ago.
But if we solve this, maybe there's a way to speak to him again.
I heard what I needed to hear. It only took me 37 years to listen. Anyway, all that sounds like a young scientist game. It's not for me anymore. Francis, you decide what to do from here. You can carry the torch and continue the research, or get out of this cursed place and find your own way. It's your decision. And driver, you're free now. You can do what you want from here. But if you'll allow an old woman one last hope, stay here with Francis. There's so many more stories for the zone to tell. And the both of you are young enough to listen. My ears are bad. And I refuse to hear them. I've removed all access restrictions to my systems, Francis. The helm is yours.
Wait, I don't know if I can do this alone.
You're not alone. You've got clear eyes, ears open to the impossible, and the driver. Dr. Cook, driver. It's been a pleasure. This is Dr. Ophelia Turner. Signing off.
Oppie?
갔다.
Oppie! Really? Well, driver, if you don't mind sticking around with me, Oppie was right. There's still so much of the zone that we still don't know about. But with your help, we can tell those stories. I'm no Oppie, but I'll do the best I can. You're no longer bound to the car, but it's stayed with you and will continue to protect you as you travel the zone. Go on then. As long as you're willing to drive, I'm along for the ride.
엔딩이야? 끝이야? 좋습니다. 퍼시픽 드라이브는 여기서 마무리를 짓겠습니다. 재미있었다고 할 수가 있겠다. 재밌었다.